Coronation Street fans believe they have worked out the reason for Lisa Swain's turmoil on the ITV soap, after her partner Carla Connor made a desperate appearance. Coronation Street fans have voiced concerns for Lisa Swain, suspecting they have pieced together the cause of the beloved character's looming turmoil. DS Swain first graced our screens in 2021 on the ITV soap. She was at the forefront in leading the police probe into the attacks on Mana Lucas and Seb Franklin, which tragically resulted in Seb's death. She subsequently faced backlash from Daisy Midgley when the police failed to apprehend her stalker Justin Rutherford. This came before he orchestrated a horrifying acid attack on her wedding day, leaving Ryan Connor with permanent scars. She was later seen pursuing serial killer Stephen Reed, who was ultimately run over and killed by Peter Barlow on the ITV soap. She then found herself intermittently involved in the case of manipulator Joel Deering, due to the solicitor's connection with her daughter Betsy, reports the Manchester Evening News. However, since becoming deeply entangled in Weatherfield life last year, Lisa has been on an emotional roller coaster, resulting in her falling for underworld factory boss Carla Connor. After finally giving in to their blossoming feelings for each other last year, the couple brought in the new year together. However, their happiness was short-lived when Carla was suddenly hospitalized and diagnosed with sepsis. Consequently, she required a kidney transplant, leading to a series of events that reintroduced Carla's brother, convicted murderer Rob Donovan, into their lives, resulting in an armed standoff that ended up with Lisa's daughter, Betsy Swain, being accidentally shot. Once it was confirmed that Betsy would recover, Carla and Lisa experienced tension due to Betsy's injury, which was later revealed to be a ruse when the paralysis subsided. The family began to rebuild their relationship, but Lisa's recent heartbreak over colleague PC Craig Tinker's death tested them once more as it reminded her of her late partner Becky, who also died on duty. This led Lisa to unexpectedly propose to Carla, who declined. Lisa felt rejected until Carla clarified that she wanted a proposal born out of love, not grief, and even flirted with the idea of a future wedding in Ibiza. In a form of compromise, the couple decided to move into their own home together, with Betsy's approval. Fans are speculating that they'll soon call No. 6 Coronation Street their family home, following Yasmin Nazar's departure earlier this year. However, it seems more drama could be in store for the pair as Carla and Lisa. Actresses Allison King and Vicky Myers were seen filming scenes for the long-standing show. Lisa was spotted in a state of distress, sitting solo at the park's edge until Carla came across her. Eager to offer comfort, Carla approached her visibly upset partner. But the question remains, what has shaken Lisa to her core? Coronation Street fans are aware that Lisa is due to take part in a therapy session soon. The detective surgeon had previously declared her intention to seek counseling after a drag night at the Rovers, earning Carla's admiration and her confession of being very proud. This development follows the tragic death of Craig and Lisa's subsequent relegation to desk work after arresting Brodie Michaelis, who then experienced an epileptic seizure in his cell when he declined to disclose the contents of the pills found on him. Upcoming spoilers for Coronation Street indicate that Carla will endeavor to persuade Lisa of the benefits of therapy, despite Lisa's reservations. Although hesitant, Lisa goes to her therapy appointment, but is left reeling when the therapist proposes discussing her late wife Becky. While the connection between these storylines remains uncertain, Corey fans have been speculating about the potential implications, concerned that Lisa might be on the brink as she confronts her past with Becky. One fan speculated Lisa having a psychotic episode and starts seeing Becky. Lisa had photos of Becky's blood on her phone, but maybe the guilt of getting engaged sends her over the edge and starts to see Becky as a ghost. #Swarla. Another wrote, two-part theory. Lisa is hallucinating Becky. The therapy triggers it. Lisa can see Becky's physical form, but Carla can't. They're visiting Becky's gravesite, but notice things have been disturbed. A third quipped, What if Lisa ends up in psychosis and starts seeing Becky, but Becky is haunting her, asking her why she never picked up her phone the night she died? Someone else added, kinda like the theories that Lisa is seeing Becky rather than her being alive. It would go with the mental health story. For Lisa Swain, the ringing of the telephone in her Encino, no, in her Weatherfield desk, was a jarring reminder of the day she first encountered Carla Connor. Unlike the Solihull suburbs or the polished corridors of Scotland Yard, Weatherfield's cobbled stones carried stories and history, imbuing every alley with whispers of lives forever changed. Lisa pressed her temple against the cool edge of her desk. She recalled the moment she first locked eyes with Carla, the tension in the underworld boardroom, the weight of murder in the stale factory air, the fierce pride in Carla's gaze as she fought for her employees. From that day onward, their professional partnership had deepened into something far more complicated and far more personal. And now, as Carla's name flashed across her CCTV monitor, car headlights piercing the station's foyer, the turmoil Lisa felt churned anew. Later that evening, fans watched Carla enter the station in a rush of emotion. Her usual composure was cracked by fear. Fear for her family, fear for her factory, fear for her life. Lisa, on duty alone, stood and instinctively moved to intercept her. "D.S. Swain," Carla panted, flower rising in her words. "I need your help. It's Rob. He's escaped." "He's?" Her breath hitched. Fans paused their remotes, their hearts pounding. Rob Donovan on the loose spelled disaster, not just for Carla, but for everyone she loved, including Lisa and her daughter Betsy. Spoiler forums exploded. What will Lisa do? How will Carla's collapse trigger memories of past cases? Is someone close to Lisa in danger? That night, Lisa barely slept. She tossed and turned as memories smashed against her consciousness like rogue waves. She remembered Nina Lucas's tear-streaked face when Lisa first broke the news about Seb's murder. She thought of Daisy crying justice for her stalker. And she remembered Becky, her late wife, whose death on duty had left a scar deeper than any visible wound. Fans theorized. Was Carla's appearance dredging up Lisa's guilt over Becky's death? Did Lisa blame herself because she had responded slowly one fateful night? Could the shock of Carla's plea rupture the fragile dam keeping her past trauma at bay? In the station's interrogation suite, Carla collapsed into a chair while Lisa fetched water. Their eyes met, Carla's filled with desperation, Lisa's shadowed by fear. "He's after me, Lisa," Carla whispered. "And he's not stopping until—" Lisa's voice trembled as she gently placed a hand on Carla's shoulder. "I'm here, Carla. I won't let him hurt you." Yet despite her words, Lisa's chest tightened with a panic that felt all too familiar. Viewers flooded social media. Could Carla's crisis spark Lisa's own PTSD? Was she suppressing memories of Becky's final moments? Across Twitter, Reddit, and dedicated Coronation Street fan pages, hashtags like some believed Lisa might start hallucinating Becky, undone by guilt. After all, viewers recalled Lisa spotting Becky's photo among her belongings. Others connected the storyline to Carla's sepsis scare. Fans worried Lisa's own health might be compromised, perhaps even undiagnosed. A handful suspected a secret lover, perhaps a fellow officer, was at the root of Lisa's upset, with Carla's arrival merely a catalyst. The most elaborate theories involved Lisa's mother or father making a surprise entrance, dredging up long-buried childhood trauma.